Okay, she's banned. I agree with you then. So what you want to hear? She's banned. She's banned forever. Banned. Oh my god, really, honey? I looked up all the information you wanted me to. What more do you want me to do? Mm-hmm. Um. Hold on. I need to shorten this. Ah.
There is not
How's it not?
continuing.
I'm just gonna make it longer. I'm gonna cut words, not add to it. I'm gonna just cut one of these. I don't know which one. Which one do you think I should keep? Streamer or streamers? Yeah, it's a hashtag for communities, honey, but whatever. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Let me make sure I am live. Gex is streaming too. What? Oh.
On camera. Right.
You are right there.
Right.
Okay, we're good. Yep. Yes, you are. I literally told you like 5 minutes ago that we're going live. Yeah, and now we are. So I don't even know where I left off in this game. Ah, fuck. Well, I hope I saved because it's restarting. My PS5 must have shut off. This game is usually, it's usually really loud, PS5 games. Alright, it's been a minute. I'm gonna have to remember how to play this one. Let me see, I'm just looking for... I'm gonna modify my levels since it's a little loud, but it looks to be fine for the chat at least. Okay. Where the fuck was I? Let me recap. Speak with Otto. Oh man, I forgot how much motion blur there was in this game. It's like blinding. Fuck, Connie, I'm supposed to eat.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, no surprises there. It was the same after Drake's breath.
Oh yeah, we just destroyed the crystal. Oh right, we just beat that like crazy blast. What, baby?
Oh,
huh?
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Damn it, I didn't
Here's
eat
everything
again.
we've received and everything promised.
Direwolf Jazz.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
What? Okay. Kupo! Holy shit. There's a lot of these. Oh, an S rank. I mean, these guys are hard. We don't know its location though. Interesting. Alto with immediate effects. Investigating all work in the region, so it's in Rosaria somewhere. A fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. Let's see, the toughest I think I fought is an A. So yeah, that would be the toughest. This guy looks pretty cool. Alright, Otto. Give me some story.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no
God,
more.
that was such a ridiculous fight.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Oh, we won't, Jill.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Right, because she's been getting fought. I'm pretty sure she's turning into a rock or something, whatever the curse is, you know? She's turning into a rock.
Word on the royalist movements since I've been away. Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
So she's gonna give us like the state of the country,
Conquering hero
or state of the continent.
And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same.
Indeed, we did
But one of
find
the
them there.
plans Kupka was hatching with the royalists. He took them to his grave, as did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One
The
can often be led
Adamantus.
astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin.
Huh?
The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865.
We saw the
Battle
Battle
of
of
Belenus
Belenus
Tor
Tor
in
in a
873.
cutscene.
Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash.
Jeez,
Yet
like the
warlike
continent is
Walud
like nearly
shows
gone.
not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard.
It's but a
Odin
question of
will
when.
ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
but there
Oh
is
my
no
god,
need to
King
wallow in
Barnabas. We actually
confusion.
saw him at the end of that fight,
If
actually.
one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done.
Kupka
Hugo Kupka
is dead.
The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to
Bitch.
be sentimental.
You know, I don't need to pay you anything.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Speak with Sharon, Blackthorn, and Hippocrates. Or Harpocrates. Or the freak you gotta say that shit. But pretty sure we're almost done with Act 2, and then we just gotta beat Act 3. Probably an insanely epic conclusion.
Someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Oh, you apparently have new stuff. It's probably useless, but let's see.
And what can I do for you?
Oh, it actually has more damage, but less... What is that? Less stagger. It's not even worth it, because we just get shit randomly anyways.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
God, everybody hates this guy. Oh, right, because he destroyed the settlement. Okay, so that's why everybody kind of hates him.
Tell you those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Alright, so now we speak to Harpocrates. Inspect. A mineral most mighty. Eh.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No, I shall give you knowledge.
To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Alright.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka
Oh
fell,
yeah, Ultima.
Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. and not for want of
We
trying.
gotta find Joshua and ask him. Clearly he knows
I
something.
have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
Thank
means
you,
a lot.
sir.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
You still have stuff. Oh, yeah,
How
it's
good
just
it is
like,
to see you,
I
Clive.
don't need to do
If
that right
that is all, my friend.
now. That's alright. Let's just main story this bitch right now.
I'm telling you, it's true.
Hugo Kupka is dead. Are these guys ever gonna use clothes that we got them?
Hugo Kupka's dead.
Oh,
Isn't it?
those girls aren't
We
here
don't
that she
have
was
to live
making
in
clothes
fear of him
for.
anymore.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should.
Hey, honey. Can you
I
bring
will.
me the chocolate
Well,
block and
you
then
Be sure to take
the
Mid with
the
you.
protein bar, the block,
She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that wood.
the chocolate one, and bring me
Trying to
like
get Father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
hold on
Very well. I'll suggest it.
1 second. I'm gonna tell you what I need because I need fat with it. That has like 50 grams of protein, right? So then macadamia nuts. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Okay, hold on, honey. Oh, you're about for me? Shit. Just bring me here. I don't know why it's not finding those, but pecans. Let's see. Because I need some. It has like 50 grams of. What is 10 grams? This 7. Bring me like 20 grams of pecans. God, this has so much fucking protein in it. It's like super hard to get even, but 20 grams of pecans will at least give me somewhat closer. Whatever. I need to eat. Before we lose the ability to. Alright. Right. Yeah. Thank you.
something soon.
Okay.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Ah.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The
Oh, shit.
Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water.
It's funny
Ours
because
is fitted with mithril
I believe
engines.
Sid's
And those
ship
things have
in
got
the
more push than a
MMO
behemoth
is
in a
called the
bad
Enterprise
mood.
too.
And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there
Her
anything
dad.
I can
Is
do
her
to
dad
help?
Sid?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the
So it's a
shielding
fucking
around the
heat sink.
sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in
Ah.
flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Call me stupid. Let me see. Is her Daughter Telemon? Daughter of Sid. Okay. Pretty sure it never said that once in the actual game, but I don't know. After the epic boss fight against Hugo, we have to go to the fetch quest mode. Jill?
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating designs.
Krieger's Tate. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Where you spoke with them?
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
That up a little bit too high, or too low. Otto, you're with me. Gav, you're with me. Fuck it, I'm taking Gav, dude. He has the badass.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Alamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Alright, do you have anything for me?
What do you want?
Oh shit. Well, I could make this. I have those like Drake Slayer stuff that's really good, but I can't make them yet. But we can make grindstone. Oh shit. Wait, is this even better? It is. The fuck? Man, the crafting system in this game is so weird.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh, and then we can enchant it.
My best work, but it'll do.
Alright, Hunter's Waistcloth, why not?
Should last you a good while.
Even though I feel like getting this stuff is completely worthless, we might as well.
That it? Fine.
Keffy, hey, how's it going? How you doing today? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but how are you doing this Saturday? Gather the necessary materials, make for the river in the south of Velcroy. Okay. Is there any side quests to get? Does not look like it. Okay. Actually, I got the name right. Sweet. I'm glad. I had to look at it for a second, but I'm glad I got it right. How's your Saturday going? So wait, there's a mission here? Oh, there's a side quest over here. Yeah, let's just go here. Oh, here, there's a side quest here too. Just finished the game. I just need to wind down watching other people just start out. Nice. How did you like it? How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I appreciate it. Much needed weekend after like a very long week of work and stuff. So yeah.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
How'd you like the game though?
It's my apprentice.
I'm on Act
He
2,
up and
like at the
vanished
end,
while
I think.
back
I just beat the Hugo fight.
I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
All right, why not? Oh, and are you a streamer, by the way? Were you streaming it?
Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I loved it. Just needed a dose of antidepressive, right? Whenever you finish a good game, it's always awful.
There, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
My only complaint against about the game is like the difficulty. Everything about it is like so good, right? The story, the cutscenes, the voice acting, the music is really good, but the difficulty is just so. I've never died. It's like you kind of just you're passively playing almost in gameplay wise. I like tougher games though, so that might just be me. It might be a me thing, but. And then gear doesn't seem to really matter much. I kind of just like every time there's a buyer, you just buy the most recent thing and go on your way. But it's worth it for the story.
Where's Gav?
I certainly think it's worth it for the story, at least. But I'm definitely left wanting something in the combat department in terms of like difficulty and deeper like gear system and stuff.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do.
That water
with it,
looks
though.
magical.
Left over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
It ain't that hard. I didn't start New Game Plus. Yeah, there's a difficulty. There's a new difficulty that unlocks, right? I mean, it could honestly be a complaint of just me because I know plenty of people. Like, I have plenty of friends that play games on the easiest difficulty when they first start, just to like get the story and stuff. I'm just definitely not one of those people. Like, I start every single game on the hardest difficulty because I like punishing games. Like, if it's hard, I enjoy it more. I think I like a challenge. Unfortunately, this game doesn't provide that, but it provides really good writing and stuff. So, you know, it gets one thing right.
So this is Stardust.
Just looks like
Just
black
looks like
sand.
black sand to me.
Did you just finish it on stream, by the way? Are you a streamer? Just curious. I mean, I'll drop you a follow if you'll be streaming it again sometime. That's not Stardust. There we go. Are you gonna play through it entirely again on New Game Plus? Wait, where's the... I don't see anything marking the last Stardust, but maybe it's like down here or something? Oh yeah, right here. I streamed with us many years ago and they throw one up for showcasing something for a friend. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, going for the platinum. Damn, you're a person that goes for platinums. I just like can't. I have like mad ADHD, and so like I just get too bored. In fact, I can hardly ever replay a game, to be honest. Because once I know what's gonna happen, I'm just like out of it.
Enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
But I have a lot of respect for people who have the willpower to get a freaking platinum, to be honest. They take choice away from people. I think I hate games. Like, my one pet peeve about fucking developers is that when they lock the freaking hardest difficulty behind a completion of the game, it makes me so mad. Like, oh, I have to play your game twice to get the experience that I want? Great. But whatever.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
The only exception to that is if the New Game Plus is like made for hard or like a high level. Like if you won't be able to beat it unless you're like level 70 or something, like that's the only reason a New Game difficulty should ever be unlocked or locked. But a lot of people try to make you replay their game by locking the hardest difficulty, even though you can play it at any time. I normally don't. I just love the game that much. Yeah, man. So many people are giving it good reviews, so it's pretty nuts. Like, personally, I think that. Well, no, I do like it. Obviously, I'm playing it, but I think that I would have preferred the combat and gear and stuff of like 15 with this story and writing and stuff. But
Before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
I did all that I could on the first playthrough, so I just pretty much had to finish it without going off the beaten path. Right. I hate playing it. Don't think I've played a story game multiple times. I don't. Yeah. No, I don't. I honestly don't think I've ever have. I don't have the attention span to play a game that I
Feels
already
like
know
ages
everything
since we
that's
had
gonna
the chance to
happen.
talk.
But
You know, man to man, like.
It does, doesn't it?
I do
Back
one
when you first
playthrough
took
though
Sid's
really
name,
deep.
we
Like
were
I usually
talking
do
all the
like
time,
most side quests and
working
things like
out
that.
what to
So
do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
yeah, I definitely don't replay games too often. The only exception being like
I know I can
roguelikes.
count on you, Gav.
What other games are you into, Keffy? Do you have anything on the horizon to cure your
So you
FF16
keep
depression?
sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
The weird game with the cat? I don't know what you're talking about. On PlayStation? Huh? What did I play on PlayStation with a cat?
Like, have a boss.
Right.
Oh,
That's
Persona
enough supper for one
5.
day.
That's what you're talking about.
We'd better get this
Oh,
lot back
God.
to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
We're building the Enterprise stuff right now.
Ready to go home, boy?
Hopefully at some point we get like the ability to make Torgal transform. I've only seen him do it once. I was busy with Tales of Arise before Final Fantasy 16 came out. Didn't manage to finish it before it came out. Tales of Arise has been on my list for a while, but I have not gotten to it yet. I still have so many other games to get to, actually, like Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok. I haven't beat any of those. But I've given myself like a rule now to where I only am allowed to have 2 games at once that I have to beat before I can move on to the next thing. Because that's why I didn't finish any of the games that I have, because I used to just like, oh, a new game came out, I'm gonna get that one. Oh, a new game came out, I'm gonna get that one. So I've started to only give myself the ability to play like 2 games at once.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
I think I still have the guide sites. Yeah, I think so, probably. Let's see. Let's go to this side quest over here. So are you a big... So Tales of Arise and this are kind of like really big, like, I think Japanese developed games. Are you into those, or are you just into like RPGs in general? Dude, I forgot how to summon my Chocobo because I haven't played in a couple days. Chocobo? Oh, there we go. No, that's not Chocobo summoning. There we go. Now I have to figure out what to play now until... Dude, Spider-Man 2. Oh, man, I'm so excited for that. Definitely going to stream.
Come on.
Do like a full playthrough of that. I don't usually 100%, but I usually give every game like a super good playthrough, like nearly all quests and everything like that. Tails wouldn't normally, but somehow it hit the spot. Yeah, the combat looks a little... Generally, I don't like games that are like super instanced in combat, but it still looks interesting. Like, I hate where you have like an open world and you run into an enemy and it has to go into like an arena battle. I typically don't like those kind of games, but it looks pretty good. Remnant 2 is a game that comes out in like a week or two, though, that I'm really excited for. Baldur's Gate 3, I don't know if you're into like tactical RPG games, but really excited for that in early August. So I might just watch what happens. Oh, and Tails. Dude, I've forgotten everything because I took a little R3 to dismount as well. Okay.
Straight home now.
I've been playing some PC games, and now I'm like, controller, ah. Oh, there's the thing we destroyed.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight
So I'm
of the
curious, does
fang
anything
used to
match
calm
the
my
Hugo
nerves.
Kupka fight? Because that was just a
Now look at it.
ridiculous like hour of
I take
gigantic
it you
fighting.
missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking.
I'm also
Every
mainly a
loaf
PC
I
player,
touch
but
collapses.
yeah, same. I only
My
play on
breakfast
PS5 when a
was
really good
iron.
exclusive
She was
comes
the only
out.
thing that could
But
fill the
generally,
hole
I'm all on
inside
PC.
me. I love
If
her
anything is
to
multi-platform, I am on
Now
the
she's
PC
gone.
for sure.
She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself. Remember the good times. Focus on your work. I think you remember the good
Try
times.
to remember the good times. Do that, and the mother crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
For like crushing
Even
people's
the
hopes and dreams by
bakery.
destroying crystals because their entire
fool I've
existence
been.
is based around
Thank you, my friend.
these
Thank
crystals
you.
existing.
You've opened my eyes. I have to
I
get
don't
back
want to
there
spoil.
Right away.
Well, I don't want any
Farewell.
details. I meant like the epicness of the fight itself.
Wait.
Because that fight was just like ridiculous.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Ready, go?
They like went all out on that one. But I imagine the last fight has to be more epic than this one, than that one. But who knows?
Mother crystal.
So far, though, that Hugo Kupka fight is definitely the craziest one in the game for me. Yeah, it's up to this point, for sure. The next one, you're in for a ride? Oh, baby. All right, well done. I feel like they really wanted to make a very, like, pretty cinematic experience of the game. And in that fashion, they definitely succeeded, for sure. It is a hugely cinematic game. I could have just fast traveled back. I'm an idiot. I forget you can do that all the time. And I hop on Ambrosia and I'm like, all right, let's run for 10 minutes.
No need to ride from here.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Just look at the plates and pots.
Oh.
So it's if you're a PS exclusive guy as well, do you like? Did you play God of War and Horizon? Those are the two biggest ones on my list right now that I need to finish in the exclusive area. I'll probably just start new games on them after I'm done with this.
Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready.
The Drake's bomb.
Behold the Drake's Barn.
Some good
A
buns.
truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
What's in the middle?
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why? No
Finish
Fang
Ragnarok.
at
We'll have to
all.
restart for Urban to West. I'm in the
Look
boat for both of
inside.
them because I started
She's
them
filled to bursting with
and
a
then I went on
bounty
to other
of
games as
beautiful
always as I used to do.
crystals.
And so I might as well start a new game
Crystals.
because it's been so long.
Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
With his buns, he shall preserve the
Well,
memory.
If it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
Now Ragnarok's a freaking game that
Not
is
only
was
my
wrecking me
apprentice,
on the hardest
but he's
difficulty for sure.
finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Had a big brain moment when buying Forbidden West. Really? What was that? What was that big brain moment? I played both of the reason that those games usually take me so long is because I do play on the hardest difficulty. And so if you're around when I play Ragnarok again, hardest difficulty right off the bat, I just like die a billion times every 10 seconds. So those games last me way longer than they should because of the fact that I'm just dying often. Forbidden West is not as bad, but yeah. So there's a sale of PS4 version. Oh, and you got like the $5 upgrade. Oh no, there's a free upgrade. Right. That's super big brain. I'm a dumbass that just bought it full out, man. Good on you. Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't think about that, right? Or maybe they just didn't care. I don't know. But yeah, that's interesting.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Now, I haven't beat that game either, but man, I hope that... Like, I know there's going to be a third one that's already confirmed. I don't really know much about the story of the second because I didn't play, like, a ton. But I really hope that it doesn't end in, like, a dramatic way with Silence because of Lance Reddick dying. So, like, super unfortunate. Like, I hope that it wasn't, like, he's needed in the story for the sequel because now that then they have to rewrite their entire game and stuff, and it might not go well for the third one, so... That sucks. Loved the first. Yeah, the first was amazing. The first I kind of did the same thing. I played it, stopped, and then it came out on PC, and I beat it on PC. But I'm not gonna wait that long to play the second one.
Blackthorn, got everything you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
But no, it's a great game. I love the uniqueness of it, you know. I don't know if there's many games like it at all.
Beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Well then.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
That's a nice way to say get the hell out of my hair. Fuck off. Surprised Ghost of Tsushima is still MIA on PC, but if rumors are correct, it is coming. Man, I would actually be kind of sad because, funny enough that you bring that up, I literally just beat Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut PS5 for the first time ever, like, right before this game, actually. Literally before this game, that was the one I was playing. Such a good game.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Hi. Hey, Keffy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I really need to get my alerts fixed, so I'm multi-streaming on like other platforms and stuff, and all the alerts happen at once. So you just saw like an amalgamation of weird ass alerts, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. So now we have to go back to mid. We're building like a freaking heat sink for the Enterprise. All right, so we did one part, and I guess now we have to do the second part. But yeah, I'm gonna be on PS5 exclusives for a good amount of time. But Remnant 2 is coming out. When is it? On the 20-something, 25th, I want to say. So I'm probably gonna be doing a run with that with a friend, and that game's really fun. Or the first one was really fun, at least. I don't know if you played it, but pretty excited for that to come out. Exo Primal came out yesterday, but that was like a dud, so I'm probably not gonna play that again.
Come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Excited getting the soundtrack for Remnant 2? You're buying the soundtrack?
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one.
Or which game? I was talking about too many at once.
Exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
For which one? Ghosts?
Right.
Ghost had a really good. Oh, 16. Pre-ordered the ultimate soundtrack. Oh, this game has a really good soundtrack. I can definitely understand that.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I
8
should speak with you.
discs? No way.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the Mithril
How many songs per
engine
disc?
in which Mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate
The
of
displacement
excess heat
coefficient.
buildup
Oh my
would
god,
far
so
exceed
smart.
the displacement coefficient of the plating.
Big
In other
words.
The reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
Thank you
This is
for the
where
layman's
helm comes
terms.
in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust,
Damn.
making them the perfect material for our
Also
protective
ordered
hood.
Shiva laser engraved
If
into
sea or
glass.
rainwater
Oh shit,
were
for
to
like what?
enter the reactor proper, it
I
would
mean, like,
vaporize instantly.
what do you use the glass for? Is it just a piece of glass
Tear
or?
the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said
She
we
just
might
got
be able
like
to use
into,
parts
she
of
just
the
got like
fallen
really
ruin.
into her
would I
engineering
find it?
conversation. She likes it, you know.
Ah,
She likes her
yes.
job.
It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken
Oh,
up
great.
residence there.
Who's that?
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you.
Decorative glass? Okay, so
hell?
it's just like a square piece, I guess, that you just put up.
Very much. Thank you, Sid.
You know what would be really
I'll gather
cool
my
is
team and
if
head there right away. We'll meet
you
outside the
you can take that piece of glass and then like put it as your somehow make it a computer case glass. I've kind of always wanted to do that with my computer, to be honest. Like put a laser etched or like an LED inside of the computer case, and then you have all your like RGB fans on the inside that illuminate it. That'd be pretty dope.
I think me.
All right, we have to go to Lobert's Pass. Oh, nice. Well, there's a side quest there. I guess now we can do that. A lot of like OEMs or whatever who you can buy pre-builts from do that kind of like laser etched glass stuff. That's pretty dope. RGB. I mean, yeah, I don't have like a ton of RGB in mine right now. There's like 3 fans that are RGB, but oh no, I'm sorry. I don't even have fans that are RGB actually. It's just the water cooler that's RGB. I think there's, I like a little bit just to illuminate, and my RAM might be RGB, full disclosure, but I like just enough to light up the case. That's about it. But if you go crazy with like 10 fans that are RGB plus RAM sticks and LEDs and all this other shit, then you're just like vomiting colors. But you know, there's tasteful RGB. PC specs. I actually just built my PC. I'm in debt for it. So I have like a RTX 4090, a 13700K, 32 gigs of RAM, like 6200 megahertz, I think. I don't know, 1200 watt power supply. I don't know the specifics, like parts. I know that I have a MSI or an Asus motherboard. I'm sorry, I have an Asus motherboard. But I just built it a couple of months ago, and we'll be paying it off for like the next 10 years. But yeah, I mean, the parts were already so expensive. There's no way I was gonna spend extra on like RGB. The only reason I have RGB really is because of the Cooler Master AIO that's on it, but 3080, 11900, 64 gigs right RAM. All right, 5 terabyte SSD storage. I think I have actually, yeah, I went super overboard with storage actually on this PC and have figured out I don't need it at all. I actually have 2 terabyte SSDs. So I have 4 terabytes of SSD. No, I'm sorry, I have 5 terabytes of SSD. Looking at it, yeah. So I about have like 5.1 terabyte of SSD storage, but 2 of them are just NVMe SSDs, so like super freaking fast. And yeah, I haven't even filled up one, so there's that.
Ah, Clive, your timing is exquisite.
3080 is solid though. I mean, I wouldn't even upgrade to be honest.
I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
After this guy stops talking, I'll tell you why I did upgrade, even though I'm telling you not to.
Figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
I'm almost gonna assume though that you are in like software development or graphic design or something, because 64 gigabytes of RAM is massive. Like, I feel like nobody needs that besides somebody who's doing a lot of that kind of work.
Very well.
Oh shit! I accidentally denied a quest.
Ah, go on. There was given.
I didn't mean to do that.
Of course.
Excellent. You might.
All right.
Oops, I thought you were just gonna stop talking. Okay. Pretty disappointed with the 4K series. I actually think so. It's interesting because I don't think it's a disappointment. I think if you look at the 3090 versus the 4090,
This is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
yeah, my Nightbot is salty as shit. So you can just ignore him. The performance increase is actually quite huge between the 3090 and the 4090. It's the prices that make the 40 series not that great, right? But I think the generational actual uplift is actually pretty damn decent.
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods.
But who wants to spend $2,000 for a graphics card, you know?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumors, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
But I think like the 3090 to 4090 upgrade is like at least 40% or something crazy, you know. And I had a 3090 before, and the only reason I upgraded was because I was able to sell my old PC for a decent amount. But I decided to because I foolishly thought that. Didn't they actually cheapen out of the... Yeah, they did. So I think the 4060 and the 4070 have 128 gigabit buses. But as at the 4080 and 4090, you still get full bus speeds. But I don't know. I'm actually not positive with you because my company, I'm a software developer, and my company just bought me a laptop. It has a 4070. And I know on the laptop SKUs, they have the 128 buses. And they also have like shit VRAM. So like people are hating on NVIDIA for that, for the mobile GPU side. But I think the desktop GPUs are fine, I think. But I don't know. I know the 4080 and 4090 are very good if you have the money for them.
There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass.
Yeah, we already knew this. They told us.
For herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Well, we all hate NVIDIA, but we're still rocking their GPUs. I mean, look. Yeah, I mean, they're assholes, right? But, like, any company that doesn't have decent competition is a piece of shit, you know?
Shall we go and investigate?
And AMD's getting, like, closer and stuff, but they still can't, like, FPS to FPS comparisons. They can't they can't keep up still. So like, yeah, if you want the best gaming performance, you still gotta go green, you know. But the 4090 is actually a really impressive card. It's just the price point, you know. But like you can get like 4K 144 on most games nowadays with it. It's just like they're price gouging really hard.
Faster.
Yeah, so the only reason I upgraded actually, as I was gonna say, is because I had in my old PC I had a 9900K with my 3090, and I was not getting the performance I wanted to, and I was like, it's either just like my computer's not doing as well for games. I have a 5K monitor, and it's like blah blah blah, but I'm pretty positive it was just my CPU bottlenecking the GPU hard. And so, oh, this is the first time I've gone in a while. I'm pretty sure I was just bottlenecking super hard, and so I decided to upgrade just everything. But I sold that PC for a good amount too, so. New enemies approaching. I don't like that. Oh god, you're one of those guys that guards? Alright. I have to like... Alright, I need to dodge behind these assholes. What's this guy over here? Always when I upgrade, I intend to look at Team Red, but every time I am upgrading, it's just the NVIDIA released a new thing. That's always changed. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would go with AMD is their processors because they're pretty damn close nowadays. But their GPUs are still very far off, so.
Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
I've considered AMD processors for sure, because they're very decent. And you get more multi-threaded bang for your buck if you want, but the IPC on Intel is still... Is again still better for gaming, right? So yeah, they just need to get like they need to get closer to NVIDIA's graphics cards so that we can actually have like competitive pricing, I think. Because right now it's just like NVIDIA is playing up there by themselves with their architecture and everything, and so they have no competition, no reason to really lower the prices. Because guess what? The 4090 is still $2,000. It comes out, immediately sells out. Like, they have no reason to lower them.
Thanks so much for coming. The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
What kind of creature are we gonna find?
I'll be right back.
Don't agree on that part. I mean, NVIDIA has the newest line of card, latest compared to 3K series, are pretty close. I think in general, like, they do get close sometimes. Really? At higher resolutions? I haven't looked into it that much, but generally I usually see NVIDIA dominating benchmarks, but NVIDIA also does have like really good technologies under their belt too. Like DLSS 3 is huge, so I don't know how much you know about that, but in the games that I've used it in, it's like a game changer. And I know they have FSR, I know that, but it's not, from what I know, it's not nearly as good. That's interesting. I'll have to look at it, because I've never really considered their GPUs before, ever. I've also heard they have like driver issues and shit, so. For real on what? On the FSR is inferior compared to? Yeah, I think so. 100%, right? So like, and then you have DLSS 3, which is just huge. Like, if you look at anybody online doing like tests when turning on DLSS 3, it's just like, what the hell? You get almost double FPS on games. And there's no visual loss, but you know, you do get like input latency increase, but it's like negligible. So if it's a story game, like put DLSS 3 on, you know?
Nice try.
What are you doing? Stop whatever you're doing, I don't like it. Personally, I think NVIDIA cards are worth buying just for that aspect. I mean, DLSS is a game changer for, maybe not if you have a 4090 and stuff, but like even still for me when I play on a, I don't know if you've seen like those Samsung 49-inch monitors, but I use that, so it's technically like 5K resolution. And it is the reason why I can play games at 4 or 5K, 100 plus hertz very well.
Thank goodness you're safe.
It essentially saved Hogwarts Legacy for me as well, because that game ran like shit.
Indeed.
So DLSS 3 was like a game
Don't let
changer.
us keep you. We'll see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Like in Hogwarts Legacy, it was between like, oh, I'm gonna play this at full resolution, 40 FPS at max settings, or turn on DLSS 3 and get close to 100 FPS. It's pretty nutty, to be honest. And I can't even tell, like, when I do turn it on, I can't even tell that I have any increased input latency. Some people are super sensitive to that and like have made videos saying like, oh my god, I can feel it, blah blah. But I've used it in like 4 games and I can't say I felt anything. So I'm playing on 1440p, so I can come out. Yeah, Hogwarts ran fine for me. Really? That's crazy. It ran like dog shit for me. Even on a 4090, but I'm also on 5K. 1440p was probably more acceptable. But it was pretty bad, especially in like Hogwarts. But if I turned on DLSS and DLSS 3, like what's nuts is you can use both of them at the same time because they're just like one's AI and the other's just an upscaler. So it's kind of crazy. Like you pop everything to max, all the bells and whistles, then you use quality DLSS 2 and then DLSS 3, and I was getting like 140 FPS and it felt so good.
Good day to you.
So like those two technologies are like game changers, especially for like laptops and shit, or the Steam Deck and stuff like that when they start using cards. It's pretty huge. Exciting times for technology.
How goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But
do you need a
if we are
power
cornered,
plant?
we
Yeah,
have no choice
essentially.
but to bite back.
I have a 1200 watt power supply.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
To be fair though, like the 3090 took just as much.
The
I had a
former
1200
Lord
watt power
Chief
supply for
Justice
the
of Sanbreque.
3090 as well, but
All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better
this
that
is
you
like an
know the
in-depth
truth.
side quest right here. Jeez.
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served.
I'll tell you what, the shittiest thing about having the monitor that I have though is that streaming is like awful. So I often play in 1440p anyways.
With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And
oh, I closed my Streamlabs.
Everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice.
Come again. I said I hate my monitor. Well, I don't hate my monitor. I like it a lot because I have a 5K 49-inch ultra wide. But most of the time, since I stream basically all my games, I play at 1440p anyways because streaming that resolution is like impossible because it's super wide. So I end up playing in 1440p anyways.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment unless we move against him first.
Basically, the only time I ever use full resolution is if I play off stream, but that doesn't happen too much.
Make ready for war.
Holy shit, dude, this side quest is huge. Let's go. Wait, is there a continuation? Is that just gonna happen in the background, or do we get to fight with that? Crazy. Wait, there's gotta be another side quest.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Nope, never mind. Alright, wow, that sucks. I saw that they're already talking DLC about this for this game just because it was so successful. So I think they're gonna make a story DLC for it. Maybe you could stream it, your audience will have issues watching. Yeah, exactly. Constant buffering. Yeah, because it would take a massive bit rate to fit it in. But yeah, like I think the resolution is 5120 by 1440. I think it's super wide. And yeah, so I always just stream my games in 1440p usually, just because if I can stream in the full resolution, but you can't see anything, or you can only see the center, right? And then I have like the left and right sides that are just cut off because I'm not streaming in that resolution. So yeah, it's a little odd, but it's all right because I use the left and right for like chat and stuff. Gigabit network, dude, you're lucky. I wish I had gigabit. I'll stream it just for you. The only one watching. The only one able to watch. Everybody else is just fucking lagging.
Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Fiber on top of that? Jeez.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
I can't think of a reason why I would never ever need 1,000 up.
But those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze.
At least you got it.
Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge...
Go to
I know whose
Hippocrates.
counsel I would
I knew
seek.
it.
Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd
It's
thought
just
of that,
bragging, right? It's 100%. I mean, there's
got
no
all the
reason you
details
need
written
1,000 down.
Can
Like,
you take
I have
us to it? See what's
250
next
because
to
it's the
it?
best that's offered where I'm at. And honestly, like the only benefit that you would get from having a gig is like you download games in 5 minutes, whereas I take like 20 minutes, and I'll just go like have some food or something and wait, whatever, it's fine. But 1,000 upload is almost useless, I think, for most people, nearly all people, unless you're like a content creator. Maybe you're uploading videos to YouTube or something, 4K uploads and stuff like that. But downloads at least have like a purpose. They give you something tangible. But upload, I don't even know. I don't even know what we have. Maybe like 25 or something. I have no idea.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Ooh, what? 800 ability points. Okay. And a briar clamshell and desert rose.
All yours. All done?
But if it doesn't cost much more, like I know some people getting gigabit that is like very affordable. It just depends on if like it's laid in your area. So also need the hardware for it. Well, yeah, I mean, if your shit doesn't fucking know how to understand it, right? Or if your motherboard isn't even gigabit or whatever. But I'm assuming that if you pay for gigabit, they probably give you a router that can handle gigabit and everything. Your hardware inside the computer as well, you would need to have like an NVMe for sure. But the speed would have different results. Oh yeah, 100%.
Do you have the moment?
That's also based off your processor as well. Your processor needs to be able to handle it. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to that. Thermal shielding designs. That's when high core counts can be your friend.
Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it.
That's a lot of requirements.
She's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most
I'm hoping for some
ferocious
post-game
flames.
content with potential
Before
DLC.
the
My heart
dragoons
needs
came,
it.
the worms
There's
and
heavy
rifles
rumors
of
about
the
it because of the success of the
nobles
game.
would daub
So
their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Sid could also be interesting. You mean like prequel DLC?
So you
Yeah,
need a
I definitely
helm,
like
do you?
Jill. Jill's really
We
cool.
do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in
Oh,
researching
clearly
how
I'm
best
gonna
to
take
prepare
Jill
the
if they give
shield
me a
itself.
choice right now. This nobody
Count on your aid.
or Jill.
Always.
Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research.
Yeah, take the other one.
I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
What a crazy decision. Anybody who plays this game and chooses the other girl, you're insane.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Yes.
Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Jill. Tarja is her name, I forget.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts.
The hell are we doing this guy's
Are
grocery
you sure
shopping?
this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
All right.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
By the way, Kevi, so with all your hardware stuff, are you in IT at all?
You two enjoy yourselves.
I meant to ask again because
You too, Talia.
the 64 gigabytes of RAM and stuff is pretty hardcore, and the storage as well. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Just hobbying. All right, yeah, that's understandable. I am in IT, but I don't really use my hardware for it. In fact, I work off my laptop just because I sometimes have to travel for work and do all that anyways, and
Where's Jill?
setting up your environments on multiple PC is like ass. Plus, I work for a security company, so like putting it on my main PC is annoying because I have to download like all this firewall shit and like it's almost like spyware, to be honest. Because it like scans your computer every day for shit you're doing and seeing if you know if you've gone to any sites and stuff that might have malware, and it's like, all right, fuck it, I'm just not gonna use my PC.
Do you see anything you like?
Yeah, well, you know, it makes sense in the scope of a security company, but it's a little annoying. So yeah, I mean, I just work off my laptop I have to the left of me here, and they just got me one with the 4070 and stuff, so. Where are you from? I am from California, but I'm actually living in Germany right now
I doubt you'll get more
with
than
my
that in the
wife.
capital. Thank you.
Because she's German and she's going to school and working and stuff. But I'll probably move back in like a year or something since she's finished now. But I'm from California, and technically I live in Florida now, according to the United States. Because my family moved to Florida, and so I needed to keep a United States address. And so yes, you are being talked about. So currently my address is my mother's because I need an address there legally. But yeah, I'm in Germany for right now.
Are those Pepio nuts?
But fully American.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts? And some
Pepio
garlic?
nuts.
I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
That's the other thing, though. I still work for the United States too, so my hours are a little wonky. But from the Netherlands myself, oh nice, an EU viewer. I'm actually very happy about that because our hours match now. When I used to stream in love your country, by the way. We go see movies there all the time because Germany is dumb. They dub their movies, and like I'm not like fluent in German right now, so I always go to the Netherlands to watch my movies.
Good riddance.
Get them OV versions, you know, in the English. Even if I was fluent in German, I don't want to watch a movie dubbed. Like, it's just not. It's not the
Any
thing.
friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
We've been to Amsterdam and Rotterdam, and yeah, Netherlands is pretty dope. I like it. If it ain't Dutch, it ain't much. Nice. Well, you know, my wife is German, and she calls you guys swamp Germans. So you have to fight her. I myself have no beef with any European country, but she hates French people.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
And we have the garlic and the pepio nuts. I think the Netherlands is beautiful though. Rotterdam and Amsterdam were very fun and beautiful.
All that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
French, see, not, you know, it's like a phenomenon actually. I've met so many people in the EU or Germany, and everybody hates in the EU actually. Everybody hates the French people. I don't know if I've met anybody in the EU that was like, ah, French people, nice. I like French people. It's hilarious. It's very funny.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
This relationship just needs to kick off, man.
Antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Pretty sure we already have.
Is there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes.
I forget,
Well,
honestly.
Sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
I just like Jill's character, man, and her accent and everything.
I saw some bread.
Her character arc was also really dope. Her anger and shit. Like, whoever her actress is,
Big white
really good.
cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry cured ham and it was just, oh.
You're right.
She's a foodie.
It's just, you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Not at all. Go in there, Clive. Go in there for the kiss.
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Did they kind of deal dirty in her story quests? Oh, why is that? I feel like she got the revenge she wanted on that, I forget what his role was, the main guy. But you kind of kill him, which sucks, but... Oh no, she kills him actually. She stabs him, right? I think she does deal the final blow, if I'm remembering the scene right.
I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia.
But what do you mean, like, they did her dirty, though?
Take care.
I will. You too.
There's a lot of, like, she got robbed from the spotlight. She did Prime, but just hovers around. Oh, yeah, she wasn't right. I see what you mean. Yeah. You know what would be really cool if you played as her? If you had, like, a Shiva segment? That would be really dope. support there. Should have been the lead. Yeah, I completely agree, actually. It would have been really cool if you played her. Part of me is like, you don't have to give any hints or anything, but at this point in the story, I'm just concerned that something's gonna happen to her because it seems like she's turning into stone. You know, like,
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the
we constantly see her having to recover with Tarja, whatever her name is. I feel like she's like turning into stone every time she uses Shiva or some shit. The curse. And so I'm like, end game is scary for her. You mean baguette? Yeah. You know what? I also have such respect for the Dutch people because whenever we go there, which, like I said, is quite often for like the movies and stuff, Dutch people, man, are so insane with language. It's crazy. They'll speak Dutch to us, and you can say like "Entschuldigung," and they'll speak German just right off the bat, and then you could say like, "Oh, actually, I speak English," and then boom, English. Such like fluent switches between languages. It's pretty crazy. Unlike here, if you that doesn't happen here. But yeah, it's pretty nuts how like every Dutch person just like can fluently switch between 3 languages.
Indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Oh, thank God.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then.
I do find it funny,
So,
though, how there's like an
would you
EU
join me in the
consensus that
infirmary?
everybody just doesn't like French
Many
people, though.
hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
There's just a mix of English and German.
Oh, and
It's true. Like, I
Clive,
can read. I'm not
thank
even
you.
great in German, but I can still read some
was
Dutch
nice
just because it's like kind of like German,
being with
which
you.
is convenient. And I was just
Our
commenting.
work here is almost at an end.
I was just commenting on the fact that
Shame.
Jill's future seems sketchy
I
to
was
me at this
enjoying
point in the
playing the
game
man
because
of
she's
action
always
for
trying to
once.
recover.
When both the shielding and the moon
I'm
dew are ready,
fearful she'll turn
it
into
will
stone.
merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
She's always needing to go to the doctors, or she had to get. She didn't go to the mission with us the last time around, the Hyukuko mission, and bitch turning into stone, man.
Mid the good news then.
I don't know how much I can say. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna play the game anyways, but my concern here is that something's gonna happen to her because of the fact that she's like, they're making a point to make her sick, or like to point out the fact that something is wrong with her.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
But if they kill Jill, it's like nobody would like this game. So Jill's definitely the fan favorite character.
I think Mid might need some help.
I think we're almost done with Act 2. Maybe.
Sorry
I wonder if there's another time jump.
But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant.
Nice.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Yeah, I just collected all your guys'
Let's
shit
start
for
working
you.
out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer.
For the sake of your heart, right? honestly, Sid, anybody in the chat, spoilers, Sid dying was a big upset, you know?
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dah. But is it easy if you want?
Stacks.
Well, I'm pretty
Same
sure she doesn't
difference.
die then, which is good.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Sue me. I'm surprised that Sid died, to be honest. So because Sid died, I was concerned that this is gonna be some like game that just like fucks you over constantly, and it's like, oh, Jill dies too. Everybody you love dies. Because Sid was such a badass character, man. The music didn't fit. I don't remember the music. I remember the scene and how it happened, but I don't really remember the music.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Why didn't you fucking tell us to collect this shit for all of them at the same
Don't
time?
worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Sid was just a dope character, and he had the same voice actor as Lorath from Diablo 4. I don't know if you played that, but the moment I heard him, I was like, yep, that's him. His voice is like so distinguishable. I'm just gonna pause right now and change the battery on my headphones because they be beeping, and I don't want it to die during game. 1 second. Bluetooth headphone problems. All right.
Matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive,
So, this was the music of Sid's death? The music right now? Really?
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Holy shit, okay, yeah.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
Dope, we can fly
Sod our
places?
plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a
BMO.
mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us
This
in the mess when
definitely
you're
has end of chapter feel going right now. What's gonna happen? Something bad's gonna happen. It's been too calm for too long. Some shit's gonna go down.
Mid told me she was building
New
a
missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Oh shoot! There's one of those like plus sign side quests. which gives us something new. Let's go check that out really quick. From mid, it looks like, or maybe the engineer. For the reaction for the upcoming story arc? Oh god. Yeah, this arc's coming to an end, but I'm excited to see where the game goes, really.
Help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to. Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making.
The fuck is an alembic?
Yes. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been
what's
looking
up,
for
guys?
something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
How it be going? Sure, let's do it. What is this gonna give us?
Get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university.
You were playing Minecraft, right? I saw.
Believe
Before I got on.
my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
I'm just everybody's sword, man.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
A little Val, huh? How'd that go?
Well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
You level 20 yet? No. You should be pretty close, right? Half a level. I was thinking about playing some Apex tonight, because I haven't played Apex in so long. It's been a while. Oh, he's gonna tell me where to go find the Bomb King. Yeah, ask about bomb sightings. The Bomb King? If so, I have a build that might interest you. There's only a B. The Croc Sambrek. The Croc. Maybe we'll go there after we get this mission.
Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
Where was she when Sid was alive, like 5 years ago, though? I don't even remember him mentioning that he had a daughter.
Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
She's like running away from her dad being dead or something?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Who's this guy? Oh, Obulus. Or Obulus. Obulus.
Have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat.
Damn, she is skipping town? I thought she was gonna surprise us.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
A letter?
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Yeah, you didn't really hurry to give it to me quick, as you were told.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strong book with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, haha, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. What's up, babe? Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship. Ill. Okay. And warn us of any impeding attack. I trust that you'll give this proposal your full consideration. Loving Uncle.
Troubling
But we didn't say his name.
Well, I'll need someone to keep an
Don't
eye
need
on
to.
me.
He's our uncle, all right? Studying, I believe. Yeah, but it's weird. Does he ever mention her? I feel like I don't remember him mentioning that he had a daughter.
Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just
Not even while he was
sailed
dying.
off into the sunset.
It seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway.
To my knowledge, yeah, it's kind of weird. She kind of just appears up.
Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me.
Personally.
Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me.
I literally had to check like the information to find out that it was Sid's daughter.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Okay, I didn't even notice. Your follow made you the stream boss. Look at that. Oh. Travel unavailable. Ah. Wait, what? Central Storm Deadlands. Oh. That's not the actual quest. It's just saying that because of I have to hunt the thing, right? Sid's Legacy. It's a pretty song.
Well, Sid.
Acoustic.
I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
I don't know if that's good advice, to be honest. I don't know if that's how you change anybody's mind or get your opinion out there.
Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end.
But a phoenix is reborn. Is that? I wonder if that's why Joshua's not dead.
So we must live while we have the chance.
Or we just didn't kill him, but he should have like a rebirth ability or something.
Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, it's that big guy with like the the voice you would not expect. Why is she here? What the hell? Sharon.
Lady Karen.
Here to sell it? Karen.
What a pleasant surprise.
Goats,
I
yeah.
thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
But we've already killed 3 crystals, so or destroyed 3 crystals. So I don't.
So
The
our mission remains
blight
unchanged.
should be significantly slowed.
We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
If the theory is correct, which we've never like actually.
The only one that remains in
proven,
Storm
right?
is Drake's tail in the crystalline
My
dominion.
camera is in a very awkward spot. Why is
Our
it there?
next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
There's gonna be a crazy fight with
Bad
Bob.
to stop here,
Calling it now.
But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Toots.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
I just want
You wanted
QT
to
and
buy
it's
yourself
over.
some
That'd be
tools,
great.
didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
I'd probably laugh just because it would be so unexpected.
You're letting me go with them. Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot.
That would honestly be really funny.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Jeez, bro.
Get off!
No respect for Karen.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Dude, when are we gonna suck some Shiva powers out of Jill, man? Come on. They recover eventually. She'll be fine.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Getting thirsty. Yeah. I want them Shiva powers, man. Come on, just share a little bit with us. We don't take the whole thing. Oh shit, it's like forcing us to do the mission? 'Cause I can't go anywhere else. Okay, well. Where was that one? Where was the bomb at anyways? I forget what it was called. Try to look and see if I recognize. I don't recognize any of these names. I thought it was like the Croc or something. Well, I'll have to check the sign again later, but we don't have time to even do that. Narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains. Cool. Eastern Dalmatia. It's funny how he hasn't even thought about that though. Like he knows he has the ability to suck out like powers and use them, Like, you haven't thought about using Shiva at all? We also don't know why he can do that. We also don't know what the fuck Ultima is. There's a lot of unanswered questions that Act 3 better clear up.
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's in
And
San
Torval
Breck,
helped
right? But it probably just doesn't have a teleporter, right? So I have to go there and find it. Get cart. Okay. That's the side quest name. Get cart.
Ready, go? This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass.
That's
And
a
all official
pretty
traffic made there.
sight.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Ah! Plant thingies that I don't want to fight. Alright, let's see. Let's help these
So what do you think?
these guys out.
Safe.
We'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians.
Of course not. You guys have swords
What do you
too,
say?
assholes. Jeez.
Will you
They can't
help
handle
us
this?
out? Chances are they'll come for you either
Better
way.
fight for us. Or fight with me.
If you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Alright, as long as they help. It's understandable. Did I actually? Oh,
Exactly.
fucking A. I pressed circle when I meant X.
I take it that...
Well met, friend.
How does...
Oh,
I love how you have to go through the entire conversation again as
I'm
if we
gonna have
haven't
to deal
talked.
with them anyway.
Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
You better, since I'm going to be doing 90% of the work anyways. 1,800 ability points, though. I actually have not checked my ability points in so freaking long. 4,000, oh my god. Okay. Which moves do I really like? I feel like these moves are super good. Wait, I don't actually think... Do I use that one right now? I don't actually use that one right now, I don't think. How do I do, actually? I use Earthen Fury. I don't use this one. Wind up, right? Okay. I should really just master the ones that I use in Phoenix as well. Not sure if I even want to continue to use Thunderstorm. Create a ball of lightning that upon being struck, chains lightning to others. Judgment bolt. Lightning rod is love? Really? Is it really good? Thunderstorm is like okay. It takes long, so I'm not even sure I like it that much. It's super cheap. I could try it out. Let's see. Yeah, Thunderstorm is like okay.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Let's give it a shot here.
Guests.
These must be
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. Oh, the worst time to do it. Also, professional dodging levels. God, dude, I am not dodging at all right now, huh? There we go. Lightning Rod shines with certain other abilities that I have, or like future ones? You guys handle the other people. I'm gonna fight this tanky motherfucker. Alright, so you have to put it down, and then you hit it and it does damage to them? Interesting. But you want to hit both, right? I see what you're saying. You just don't want to hit only that. Right. Be more skills that work perfect with it? Okay. Because I already know that you get like a ton of icons.
Where's that card?
Which I'm kind of shocked about because I'm on Act 2 and I think there's only 3, right? And so I still only have 3. Wait, I have 4 icons, I think. If I'm going to get 4 more, which is what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3, at least 3 more. You gotta get a lot back to back to back in the ending here, or in the last act. Or maybe we're gonna, actually we might get bomb it right now since we're going to Twin Side. I found the card.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
These guys seem like evil assholes.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry
I feel these guys
about.
are sketchy. They're just gonna steal this shit. It's not for the market or for the cart guy.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
Yeah, they're assholes.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Hopefully there isn't next time. But I have so much gold, dude. I feel like that's one of the things about the game. I feel like gold and stuff is just meaningless. What do I need it for? I mean, to buy soundtracks, which are 20,000 gil each, you know, but other than that.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Wait, what? Oh. Let's go over here, see if there's anything. Actually, it just wraps around. What does he mean? It's on both sides. Oh, are these gonna come to life? Yep. Alright. It only hits people like pretty close to it, it seems. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's see here. So this is just a pretty straight segment. Just keep running. I just like don't look at accessories either. It's something I've realized. Like I might have so many accessories I haven't even looked at. Holy shit, Niagara Falls. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
And the gods won?
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious. And punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers.
Oh shit, the bearer. Okay, that's the story. Interesting.
Tell the truth. I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home.
Well, you turn into stone if you use your powers. That's why.
They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place.
It's a gorgeous sight, that's for sure.
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Audience chamber.
see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have.
All right, that was like the big announcement.
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He
He's
is
a boy.
but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion.
What politics is being played
Hugo
here, huh?
Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before
Yeah, once you lose your dominant and your crystal, just attack that place.
Father,
Destroy them.
These are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
Dude, he's Bahamut. Just like rage out right now, kill them, and save your land.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
They know about Ultima. Wow, what the hell? Okay.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
Dude, I want to see him primed. How does Bahamut look primed?
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
He's bound by loyalty,
This
man.
audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
The cause of like every tyranny in the world. Too many loyal people.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Just prime out, bro. Prime out and take these guys
Count
out.
your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
God, this girl has so much balls in this game, right? Like, holy shit. How do you They have so much faith that he's not just going to be like, fuck it and kill them. Talking to a dominant like that, right? Like godlike powers.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Damn, look at that sight. Oh shit, I can fall. Oh, don't do that. That's insane. It's a pretty game. Why are you guys here when there's no rewards over here at all anyways? Oh, I forgot you can block anything with Titan. That's actually really good circle.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Helguru.
Yeah!
Holy fuck! This thing just like jumped across the map and then he just ran away. Alright, later. Jeez. Are those two dudes?
Fly, Ambrosia.
No, that's a woman. The Republican Gate. Alright. We're just sightseeing.
Not much further to walk.
Oh, all these guys are just walking there. Jeez. Damn, Jill, you're speedy.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline
50 gil, man. What a pickup.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
What a reward to pick up 50 gil.
I can walk from here.
Boklad.
There are no crystals
God.
here.
Rats.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods.
Nice. Let's see. How much longer will you stream? Probably a couple
Won't
hours.
Find a finer array this side of the strait.
I don't know if I'll be playing this game specifically all stream, but who knows.
Farewell.
God, dude.
Out of my
It's
sight.
one of my big disappointments about the game is the gear system and stuff. It's just like, I don't feel like it's important at all. And I have so much money, but I don't know what to use it on.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Looks like, what's that bread called? Naan?
For a measly crust of bread.
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
A schedule? Nothing set in stone, but if you join the Discord, I announce before I'm going live, and also, typically I try to stream like as many days as possible, and let's see, how long have I been on? 2 hours? Within like whatever time it is for you now. Actually, we're on the same time zone. Usually between like 7 or 8 p.m. I usually get on at like 7 to 9 p.m. our time.
Looks like we aren't
And stream until like 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, depending on how I'm feeling. So you can basically expect me on like many days of the week
Without that pass.
in that time frame for sure.
Let's go and find good, shall we?
But I will announce like in general at everybody and stuff when I'm gonna go live.
He must be around here somewhere.
But yeah, you can expect me live at night. On weekdays, sometimes, like I said, it's between 7 to 9. On weekends, it's usually a little earlier because I don't have anything to do. On weekdays, if I have like work for for example, a little late, then I might get on at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
I'll take the large.
But yeah. And I'll usually stream for a good 4 to 6 hours ish.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
Check. Got some things to do before
It's
going
betrayed
off.
us,
We'll see you
Pass.
next time.
It's
Good night.
gone.
All right, man. I appreciate the follow and the combo.
Caravan without it, we won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
See you next time.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a burn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory.
Gosh
for
damn it,
pickpockets.
Goots.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Fucking Goots, man.
She's the owner of the Crimson
And thank you for the
Caravan
lurk,
up
by the
that
way. I appreciate it.
Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
What's next to the check?
Yeah. We all get pickpocketed. It's like 1 second. Wait, where the fuck's my sword? Ah, they're using crystal for their wells. Ooh. Oh, hey, I got an orchestration roll.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
I have a ton of coin on me, dude. I'm scared. I'm gonna get robbed. Okay, so I have to find whoever I'm looking for somewhere. Oh, the chocobo sign right here.
Bloody Crimson Caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest. Hurry,
Or not.
I must leave for the Dominion.
Oh, the red chocobo sign. Here we go.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little burn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
A marble.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Because they like to steal shit? Is there a reason? Fuck. Let me explain.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress
to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to
Guess I
ensure
don't have a
that
choice.
no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
We don't want to get spotted,
So
Goots.
either we find the people
You're
who
right.
took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
Whoa, you told her your real name, bro.
With you, Clive.
Seal obtained. The crimson color. All
The
right.
proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
So that we can buy a sofa.
Out of my sight, wretch.
I need a new desk. To the furniture makers.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Certainly looks
Are
like
you
a
the
place where you
furniture
just
maker?
get pickpocketed.
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the
Absolutely
traders
nothing.
carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Damn, I thought we were like really close to finishing Act 2, but then they keep throwing like this, like, haha, more time. But it's got to end with us getting into the
You won't find
Dominion
anything of this
and then
quality
having
on
some
Twinside.
massive fucking
You
fight.
should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and
Dude, smoked salmon is
Can I interest
the
you?
best.
Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street
Fucking
urchins,
thieves.
by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but
Using
they might have heard
kids.
something.
Despicable.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as
I thought that was the kid. My god, your voice. You got some nice peaches though, huh?
Excuse me.
This guy looks fucking
Can
sad.
I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was
Good answer.
just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Alright. Where's the next little kitty at? Target acquired. He just looks like he wants to steal these fruits.
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
This fucking
No,
swindler.
You get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The caravan stops next station.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
It's like, wait, but do you have money? Because I'll take that.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said
Ooh,
he
there
got
we
a
go.
job
We got what we needed.
doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Here we go.
Come on, come on.
Let's see, what quest are we on? It's called Onward. I think
Peaches
I
and pears.
checked before. We should be very close to the end of Act 2, I
Let me
think.
carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That guy wants to carry my goods? Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna give you my shit and you just run off away with it.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy.
Oh, these kids look like thieves for sure.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Wow.
He would
And they're
have
assholes
noticed
too.
If we robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
Yeah, you are. Little shit.
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Alright.
Where are you going?
Shoot him down, Clive.
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Gotta do what you gotta do. If we need to...
You can't have gone far.
If we need to incapacitate him, you know.
Before his employers do.
This man got this far away in the 2 seconds that we turned our backs? Jesus. Chocobo trainer.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
He's hiding in chocobo shit. Wait, the chocobo pen back here, right? Ah. He's in the hay. Nope, nope. He's not even trying to hide. He's just literally right there.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter.
You ran here, bro.
I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
So you're the one that's easy to push around.
You found him then?
Shame.
Jill.
One second, I'm just gonna get my thing.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones.
Right.
Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against
I have a thing
them
here
anyway.
to put my feet on, and
If
it
went for
was
their guild,
far
me and
away
my
from
mates
me.
would have starved.
Up. Torgal's pissed for some reason. Someone's behind us.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Fucking Clive number 2? Jesus.
Don't hurt him.
I love how he came down on us with 2 hands, and Clive was like, nah, one-handed, stop that shit.
We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Oh my god, dude. Torgal was about to eat this guy.
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Eloise. Oh, thought he was gonna actually tell us.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade.
And not a good
Theodore,
one.
At your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made
I
him
do.
If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Quest complete. To catch a thief. 515 renown. Why even like end the cutscene? I don't get it. Like, you know, now I have to talk to this guy to start another one. Just like continue the cutscene, you guys. Come on.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
Oh well.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards...
If we get caught, we'll just say Hansa did it.
To Lateney's Cleft then.
He's our scapegoat.
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp. No, you better not have scared everyone.
That's that then.
Thank you.
Daddy! There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
My nose has been bothering me today. Steps of the Forgotten.
Ready, go?
faster.
Wow. Glad I got on my chocobo for that. You assholes.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
He's about to kill every single one of you.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
Man, those guys were really tough, though.
Right track.
I don't know if we could have handled any more of them. They have a magic guy.
We got company.
See, it doesn't have much range, right? So you have to... In the video, it looked like they moved it. Oh, you can move it.
You are now.
Interesting, okay. You can double cast. Nope, a big guy.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then,
These
let's make
motherfuckers.
the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
How is it this hard for you guys to find these people? Been here for like 10
We're
minutes.
ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck. It's that guard from Boklat. Kill him. Kill them all.
So I'm not actually hitting him, I don't think. So it's not in like the perfect position. You want to like right there. There we go. That's the good stuff. Oops, I moved that.
Nice try. Nice try.
You continued it, bro. Priming. Get fucked. Seal silk, ash, and some gill bugs.
And they say crime doesn't pay.
Who the fuck says
Gold
that?
chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Alright. So we don't have to run back. Let's just take the easy route and travel to this obelisk. My wife has sent me an image. It's a fat kitty.
Ah,
Super
Clive.
cute.
How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
What was that? Oh, well, he's there now.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return.
Now
will
watch,
tell.
he's just gonna steal it all. No, we didn't find it. Nope.
Speaking
Wasn't
of
there.
whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
Fucking Goots.
Thank you.
We gotta fire that man.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now?
Sid. She's seen through our games.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that
For a
goods to
fee?
market,
Fuck you.
or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Sure, just give me a pass.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
God, it better be something good. Crimson Compass. Damn it.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
2 emblems are joined to form the color and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
You say 9 million? Jesus. Extortionist. She says she's helping people and stuff, but bitch.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
Alright, now we can
it's on
continue
to
the
the
main
demon.
mission. Oh, well, first there's a side quest.
Let me carry you goods.
Pardon
2
me,
side
but would
quests,
you happen
jeez.
to be fighting that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword
Impressive
for hire,
physique.
and yours looks
Alright,
to be a
thank
weapon
you.
well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
Damn. Is he hitting on me or asking for my help?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich, well, will you ever pop?
Sure.
My arms are
I
yours.
shall at least accept them.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road.
Onward to discovery.
There is not a moment.
Yeah, there is, because I'm gonna do your quest later.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Hey, honey. Are you in the kitchen? Would you mind making me the chamomile?
He doesn't get himself killed.
Holy fuck. A bunch of quests just opened up. Jesus.
Porter for hire. Best service at the...
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend...
Alright, we'll make this quicker. Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone.
Trouble with thieves and
I've been
despite the many
having
pains
trouble
I've
with
taken, I can't
thieves,
stop them from rummaging
and
through
I
my
was griping about my
packs.
lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and
He offered to track the
now
culprits down.
Joseph's a
Oh, and now he's
sellsword,
dead.
and a good one at that. But
Yeah, he's dead.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
the old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Bok. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time.
Has been killed over a few sacks of
Can't imagine there
grain.
are too many grey-haired sellswords around.
Yeah, he's dead. You got him murdered. Hope you feel proud of yourself, lady. It kind of reminds me of quests from the Witcher.
That's that then.
Oh my god, dude, there's like, it's all the way fucking over there. My god. Can't go through there.
Hurry, man. I must leave. Bloody crimson caravan scooping up.
Yo, old man.
No, I just need to see you about getting your word. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good.
Oh, he's not that old, never mind.
Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating? If you don't mind.
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less.
66?
Gotan
I don't know what
Rouge
year
is
it
the
is. Is
only
that a
good
good
thing
one?
to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're
A gentleman of taste. Say thank you to her wife for the tea. Big yikes. She
perhaps.
hasn't given it to me
If you
yet,
pass the good news to a few
so.
friends of mine, I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it. Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bullock, a guard over at the three of the finest fellows in Bockland, if you ask me. Tell them to stop by again when you let them know, and I'll be right back.
Alright. Cool. This kind of quest is like, why? But whatever. Playing this game one time will do it for all it's worth. Maybe if you get like enough popularity points, you get like a something good, I don't know. You, go celebrate at the tavern.
I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 6.
If
Fuck,
he's just
me.
got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from
So the
Sam
comment thinking it was your live chat, but it must have been one of your previous vids. So yeah, you'll see that on a previous vid somewhere. What?
That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch
You were
of
watching
storm
a
these
previous
feet haven't
video?
traipsed across. They'd Sorrowflam one day, then after the farther you're willing to go, the
Yeah, I
fatter
mean,
the
she got me to
burst.
the last stream.
Which
Yeah,
is why
yesterday, I
there's
think.
no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
My new discovery is that chamomile at night is super good for just like winding down and sleeping. Green tea during the day, chamomile at night. Wait. Oh, fucking A. I want to go complete this one first. Gosh damn it. That'll make you pass right out. Not right out. It gets me ready for bed though. Probably in a couple hours. So let's see what time. It's like 1. So
Peaches and pears.
start drinking it now. That's the main quest.
Caravan stops next to the
Bless you.
Are you Milan?
That's me. What can I do for you?
Thank you, honey.
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery.
You're the best.
He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barcloud clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago.
How many pounds we
Anyway,
done? I haven't checked the last 2 days.
Maybe I'll shut up shop early.
So I don't really know where I'm
keep
at
our friend
now,
waiting.
but last I checked it was like 13 to 14 or something like that. I did my 24-hour last night.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there. Remember when half the people come...
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
Bolek, the gatekeeper.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The
Curious
innkeeper sent
kitty.
me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market will be
Why are you
flooded
gonna
with refugees if
continue
we
the
won't get
conversation,
stemmed
Clive?
flow.
You had one mission, okay?
My heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty.
Things get
You know
nasty.
what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Yeah, good. I didn't have to talk to you about your fucking
If the innkeeper might spare a cup of
troubles,
that
bruh.
wine.
Come, taste my peaches.
That girl really wants me to eat her peaches.
Juicy pears.
Jug of snake spit for the road.
Come on, come on.
Alright, where do I turn that in? Same spot, I guess.
Out of my sight, wretch!
God, why do you have to run so fucking slow in cities?
If our new arrivals had brought...
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace.
Good
if
old
ever there was
stretch.
one. Those three are the backbone of Bockland. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
Nah. Nah.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
If it's worth that much, just fucking sell it. Jeez, you guys are living like shit.
Special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows. but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Nah, just get money. Get money instead, bro. Jesus, look at those fucking drumsticks. If only we had shit that big. Actually, I think you could probably get something that big, but I don't know fucking where. That was a long fucking side quest, my god. The good guy probably prevails in the end. Time for a new game. Yeah.
Found another victim.
Yeah, I could just presume the ending. Fuck it. I don't think I have that much longer in it. I think we're at the end of Act 2, and then there's an entirety of Act 3. So I don't know. Hopefully just like a couple more streams worth.
That's that then.
I don't know what I'm gonna play next. Well, whatchamacallit comes out in like 10 days. Remnant 2. So we'll definitely be playing that. But I don't know what my big next story game will be
Just
yet.
information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Back
Damn.
off down the road, I expect.
Rate the game. I'd probably give it like a 7.
And leave me be.
I think that most people are giving it much higher than that, simply because I don't know. A lot of the game's giving incredible praise, I just can't give it that high because the combat and the gear system and shit is just so boring for me. The fuck?
Why am I not surprised?
Wait, was that Goods? All right. What the fuck? I put the fucking tea kettle in front of my shit. Cancel my abilities. I hope Angry Joe rates it. I want to see what he thinks. Because he would probably be brutally honest about like the gear and stuff not mattering and shit. I think so many other people are just amazed by like the voice acting and stuff is incredible. That needs to get like that's deserving of praise, and the cutscenes are really good and all of that, but there's a whole piece of the game I feel like it's missing.
Are you hurt?
Or lacking, rather.
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen?
Nah. Nothing.
Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you.
There's so much lore in these games, man. It's insane.
Merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckyan history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
I'll definitely say I think Final Fantasy VII Remake is better, and that might be the game I play next, actually. Maybe I'm just gonna play it over in PC because I never beat it. But one of my friends has it on PC, so I might as well just maybe I'll just redo everything on PC. That one is, I think, much better all around. Okay. That was pretty good.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We
Oh
saw him climbing up
shit,
the
kid's
rocks.
telling the truth. Fuck you, bitch. Lying
Those
biatch.
ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Now, you've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
I definitely did not do all side quests in Act 1. I've been trying to do them in Act 2, though. Simply because... Fuck it.
Alright then.
Earth and Fury. Man, these goblins are really hard. That's like the main problem of the game right there. That like sums it up perfectly. Oh no, goblins! 2 moves. Alright.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity.
This is actually
that it
interesting
tore
lore
a great
here.
crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And
Did you ever
great
beat Elden
was
Ring? I
the
never played
vengeance
it.
that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. Though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more.
That would actually be a really good stream game, though. Maybe I will play that.
Awaits.
There's so many fans to that. And it's been a long time since it came out. It'd be a really good stream game. Now. Where should I go? Fuck. I'm in between fucking shit, so I'm gonna run both ways. Not that I don't think it looked good. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I never played it. Dark Souls games are often not on my radar. But that one's like open world and it's not like Dark Souls, so I might try it out at some point. Oh, he found himself surrounded by fallen. Holy shit. Alright.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Ow. What's up, baby? You're gonna go to bed? Okay. I'll be there in a second, alright? God, you have a lot of fucking health. Did 30 plus K to you in that one. Elden Ring would be better than this, probably. I mean, gameplay-wise, challenge-wise, yes, but Elden Ring probably doesn't have a story, really. Like, there's reasons to play this game. You know, and I mean, there are reasons why it's getting like profound reviews, and they've already there's rumors that they weren't even considering DLC for this game, but now they're going to make DLC because it's like extremely successful.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, you impress me with your
No need for
prowess.
story when you need to kill every
These
monster.
were no
Yeah.
ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll
answer?
try it out. I definitely am
Could
not
the
against it.
construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but
Alright.
didn't you say you came?
Yeah, investigate something. Whatever such case in that front. Truth, captivity here was all I really desired.
Even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my mute, and so I came upon the idea of...
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
This time we
And
returned
now-
once we came. Just gonna run off this time. Alright. Sometimes they're a little fucking long-winded. I will 1000% say that. Like, Jesus. Did it really bring me back here?
Here, your reward for humoring my selfish
Plus a
whims.
little extra for the
Plus-
trouble. Nice. Onward to discovery. Ooh, is that a level up? No. So close, though. Alright, I'm gonna go say goodnight to my wife, and I'm also gonna pee, because I have to go really bad. And I will be right back. We'll play a little bit more. Let's play a little bit more of this game before we call it a night. Let's see, where's this other quest? Damn it, I'm fucking sucks. They brought us all the way back here, and this quest is fucking out there. My hair.
Daddy,
I'm hungry. You could have someone. I'm done. Huh? Dun, dun. Oh, look at that. He glides. That's cool. How do you get up here? Guess maybe just jumping. Flying bird. Damn it. Jump higher. Okay. Ah, there's just a climb right here. Okay.
Be safe. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Ancient sword. What? Oh my god, it's actually better. Barely, but it actually is. $10 gil. I came up here to get 10 gil. I have 140,000. I came up here and you gave me 10. Alright. Another 10. These rewards. Oh, I just spilt some of my chamomile.
I think we found our thieves.
Oh, you
They're happy to
motherfucker.
see me.
Fucking Goblin Prince, huh? Where's the Goblin King?
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boglad.
I'm impressed.
I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Yeah, Clive,
Do
open
me
your
a
mind.
favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
He's got a goblin as a pet. A bunch of goblins.
I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages.
Then half men.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
I ain't gonna let you touch shit, bro.
Porter for hire. Best service.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no
Good
more
enough for
thieving,
me.
thank you for putting my mind at ease.
Give me renown and my experience and gold that I'll never use, probably. Oh, nice, but we leveled up, I think. That should be a level up. Level am I? 34.
Peaches and pears.
Alright, let's talk to the main mission guy now. We have done all the missions in this area. None of them particularly super interesting. There have been some good side quests, but that one was whatever. Or those ones.
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it!
I did.
Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
A massive sword.
Till then, eh?
I feel like I shouldn't start the next zone if I'm gonna get off soon, because we're gonna get into the Dominion right now, and I feel like there's gonna be like a fucking 3.5 hour cutscene and fight.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember
Very
the plan.
confident in this guy's ability to lie.
You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Depends. We'll see. We might call it a little early tonight because tomorrow we'll start, and I think this mission is gonna take. This is definitely the end of Act 2, I believe. Let's see. All main story quests. What are we on? Reception chamber.
And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade.
Which is dumb. They have no dominant. It makes no sense. They should be
Bahamut
surrendering.
is not here to meet them. My people will be slaughtered.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix.
I have a name, bro, okay? I'm not just my dominant, you asshole.
But I have duties of my
I don't call
own,
you
and I
Bahamut.
must discharge them. Come what may.
Inconsiderate fuck.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear.
This bitch is just like pure evil.
That his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness.
Just murder.
Now hurry and make
It'll
ready.
solve all your problems.
Your Imperial
Watch her be like Ultima or some shit.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Bro, you just stepped on that flower, that important flower. Yeah. God, fucking bright.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Saventa.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Can he even fucking become Phoenix anymore since he has like Ultima inside of him?
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
That wasn't really an answer.
This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
I mean, he could do it so easily. You're in the room with them, boom, prime out, murder them both. You know? Wait, what mission are we on? Onward. Wait, we're not on Onward. Oh, complete to catch the experience. Alright, we'll see. We'll start it.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
That's what alcohol does, Jill.
They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
Oh, this is totally gonna be a sex scene right here. I'm calling it.
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
I have a feeling that I just cucked myself, and this is gonna be the longest cutscene ever.
What is it, boy?
The city's on fire.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
This way.
I wonder if we're gonna play or if this is gonna be an entire cutscene. Oh no, this is the plane segment. Okay. Fire in the sky. Is this the one that I just saw is like the last mission for?
The city's on fire.
Yes, this is the last mission.
He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Close my stream chat. Fuck. There we go. Wait, where exactly am I supposed to go? Huh? Oh. Like, I can't jump over there.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
Oh shit. Level 30 Dragoon Knights. Man, how do you guys defend a fucking country, huh? Oh, you motherfucker, you healed them. Oh shit, a dragon lancer, one of these motherfuckers. There's definitely not that many enemy types either. Like, we fought this guy like 3 times. With lightning rod, you can do some serious damage in Saggers. Oh, what? That hit me? Well, oh yeah, that was a poor time to try to use that. Now might be a better one.
There's no doubt about it. They're Dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
You're exactly right, Clive. So maybe we aren't gonna fight Bahamut because Bahamut's actually doing something that we want.
Never thought I'd Be glad to fall into a sewer. Someone's brave.
I thought you guys were gonna be way tankier than that.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain.
Oh shit.
We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is the throne of the Kenda.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Goods left.
Oh yeah, cut it and we go up.
Where in Gregor's name did you come from?
Now we need to find fucking. Oh my god, that really killed most of them. We need to find Bahamut so that we don't have to kill all those fucking people. Well, this looks like a Steel Rising. It reminds me of the Steel Rising game. That fucking wyvern that they just came in with? Yep. Oh no, it's not a cold wyvern. Sad stagger. Yeah. It's not the best I could have done. This one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a big old ending scene here that maybe I'll do tomorrow. Probably. We shall end it here. Good 4-hour stream. Tomorrow I'll probably stream longer and hopefully we get much farther. I think this is definitely the ending of Act 2, and then we're in the last act of the game, so I'm gonna put my camera back here really quick. That's PS5 camera angle. Yeah, I'm just gonna end. So I will see you guys tomorrow, where I will finish this chapter, this act, and then we'll start Act 3 and see where this game's going. Kathy, if you're still in here, thank you so much for the follow, and hope to see you tomorrow when I complete this.